Welcome to Initiative in the Workplace Training, the second in our Core Competency Series training. My name is Chrissy Haviland, and I'm a member of the HR Communications, Learning, and Professional Development team. I'm excited to discuss this topic with you as taking initiative is a crucial skill that can serve you well in both your personal and professional life. I will first provide an overview of initiative, including how it is one of the UMass Medical School core competencies. I will then discuss ways you can cultivate initiative and what it means to take initiative. I will touch upon the importance of asking good questions and provide you with guidelines on how to pitch a proposal or idea to your manager. I will then spend the bulk of the presentation providing you with 20 ways that you can take initiative at work. I'll then discuss benefits, things to consider before you take initiative, some common mistakes, and how taking initiative can impact your performance review. So what is initiative? According to the Cambridge English Dictionary, it is the ability to judge what needs to be done and taking action, especially without suggestion from other people. Initiative is one of the 6+1 core competencies that were on this year's UMass Medical School Performance Review form. All UMass Medical School employees are expected to take a proactive approach to work, focusing on continuous incremental improvement in all areas, as well as opportunities for innovation. One crucial skill that can serve you well in both your personal and professional life is the ability to show initiative at work. The habit of initiative entails seeing something that needs to be done and either doing it, finding ways to take action, and learning to ask the right probing questions. This will help build and strengthen your decision-making and analytical skills, as well as your personal brand. Taking initiative means going the extra mile or going above and beyond your normal job responsibilities to make things happen. It is the ability to see something that needs to be done, such as to improve a process, and deciding to do it out of your own free will without someone else telling you to do it. It means being proactive instead of reactive, thinking ahead and taking action. Developing your initiative begins by knowing what you want to achieve in your career. Learn how things are in the current state and look for opportunities. You can start small. It may help to observe colleagues who are masters at taking initiative, how they execute ideas and accomplish goals. Practice speaking up and making your voice heard, such as in small group meetings, then graduate slowly to larger groups. Let people get used to hearing your input. When you consistently offer good ideas, suggestions, or recommendations, your opinions will be sought over time. Asking good questions is a relevant ingredient in the process of taking initiative. Question why things are the way they are. Ask open-ended, follow-up questions. Take good notes and reflect on them later. Become proficient at gathering data, understanding details, and figuring out how things work. Seek feedback and use it to spur on your initiative efforts. Talk to supervisors and colleagues to learn what you are doing well and should continue doing. Part of taking initiative at work will entail sharing and pitching your ideas to your boss. When you have a proposal or new idea, write down the idea, list the major benefits of the idea, list the drawbacks and disadvantages, resources, plan for execution, and timeline. Prepare a 1 or 2 page outline that covers the points above, then schedule a good time to meet with your manager. Send your manager the proposal in advance. On the day of the actual meeting, present your idea confidently and prepare yourself adequately. You may want to practice your pitch a few times. Be prepared for either a yes or no answer. Whichever answer you eventually receive, always graciously thank your manager for taking time to review your proposal. Seek to gain as much insight and feedback as possible if the answer is no, and use this as a learning lesson for your future pitches. Get used to some rejection along the way. Cultivate the skill of quickly bouncing back and moving forward. There are many ways and opportunities to take initiative in the workplace. This is a list of 20 ways that you can demonstrate initiative at work, which I will be reviewing during this training. Number 1, seeking more responsibilities. Begin by doing your actual job exceptionally well, and then identify areas where you can contribute over and above your normal tasks. Run these by your manager. Next, begin working on a few small tasks over and above your normal duties and keep repeating these tasks till you get comfortable doing them and gradually increase the amount of extra work that you are capable of handling. Over time, you might end up doing a lot of extra tasks that add value to your team and department. Number 2, doing things and projects that others avoid. Think of a specific activity or task that most people shun from doing. These are typically low priority tasks that, when left unattended, can turn into major priorities over time. Examples can include filing, organizing hard copy and electronic files, scanning, shredding, or archiving old documents. When you have some downtime at work, you can make an effort to quietly complete one of these kinds of projects. Number 3, training others and sharing knowledge. One way of showing initiative at work is by being a fast learner and training others. When you attend a professional development training course, you can organize a brown bag lunch to cross-train colleagues who might benefit from knowledge. Similarly, you can share your knowledge through creating internal resource documents, such as how-to manuals, operating guides, or resource manuals for your colleagues. When new staff are hired in your team, you can give them orientation training regarding your department and the company and help them to settle in quickly. Number 4, helping your coworkers. You can empower others by sharing tips or efficiency methods that work for you. Ways of helping coworkers can include being responsive, helping to clear backlog, assisting in coming up with solutions, or training them on new systems or procedures. Additionally, you can check in, encourage and motivate a colleague who is working on achieving specific goals. Always demonstrate willingness to pitch in and help others when they run into challenges. Number 5, providing regular status updates. Aim to provide regular status updates to both internal stakeholders, such as your manager and coworkers. It helps to be on the same page with your manager regarding your priorities. Aim to give periodic updates not only on what you are doing, but also on your progress. Similarly, when collaborating with colleagues on tasks, plan to give regular status updates on your progress as well. Number 6, building strong working relationships with coworkers. This requires genuine effort and takes time. It starts from the little things, such as saying hi in the morning and saying have a good evening when you leave for the day, to being polite and respectful, to expressing gratitude and saying thank you, to being accountable and reliable. When you start working in a new organization, introduce yourself to others and learn how different people work and interact with each other. Make a sincere effort to get to know others by asking respectful questions, learning what they do, inviting them for lunch or a walk, and getting to know their interests both at work and outside work. Number 7, being innovative, improving systems, processes, and procedures. Innovation at work can take the form of coming up with new ways of doing things or improving existing systems and processes. Ways of developing your innovation skills can include questioning the way things are, asking how tasks can be done better, or inventing unique solutions to problems. It can also include seeking feedback from coworkers, observing competitors, analyzing content, or collaborating with others on improving things. Number 8, volunteering to work with different teams and departments. Look for opportunities to work with teams from other departments. This enables you to learn what other teams do, create new working relationships, and raise your visibility in the workplace. Other avenues are to help with planning office activities such as baby showers, annual parties, or team lunches. Number 9, stepping in when someone is unavailable or absent. Demonstrate willingness to step in when needed during times when a colleague is unavailable or absent. Ways of assisting can include offering support in doing routine tasks and acting as a backup when a colleague is on a vacation, then working with your manager on prioritizing tasks. Additionally, you can extend your help to support colleagues who work remotely. Number 10, brainstorming ideas to improve the organization. Begin by offering as many ideas as possible, then help in narrowing down the options, identifying the pros and cons of the top solutions, questioning assumptions, and finally selecting the best alternative. Wherever possible, prepare by doing research ahead of time. Improve your brainstorming skills by asking questions such as, what are we trying to achieve? Or how can we make this better? Number 11, offering to mentor others. As a mentor, you can offer a support system for others, helping in onboarding, answer questions about the company, and help others to grow in their careers. You can also motivate others to reach their goals and act as a sounding board to listen to and help refine mentees' ideas. Benefits of being a mentor consist of developing your leadership and coaching skills, such as giving feedback, becoming better at guiding others, and communicating well. Number 12, volunteering for leadership roles. Some examples include leading events or meetings, leading planning sessions, or working with different teams and departments. These types of activities help to develop leadership skills such as public speaking, communication, collaboration, and team building. It also helps you assess your areas of weakness and proactively work on improving your strengths in these areas. Number 13, helping in the interviewing and hiring process. Volunteer to help in the initial rounds of interviews to interview future team members and assess candidates who can be a good fit. This opportunity gives you a chance to improve your interviewing and listening skills, as well as gaining practice in applying consistent standards or criteria for evaluating all candidates. Number 14, tackling challenges and solving problems. The first step in problem solving is to clearly understand the problem so that you can come up with correct solutions. Some questions to ponder on during problem solving process include, what is the problem? When and why did it happen? What solutions worked and which ones didn't? How can we solve this particular problem? And how much time do we have? If the challenge being addressed is big, break it down into smaller pieces and resolve each section at a time. Brainstorming with others helps to identify options and narrow down choices. Number 15, becoming a good team player. Teamwork skills are vital for success at work. Ways of being a good team player in the office include communicating clearly, being reliable, staying committed, and being open-minded. Other ways include celebrating other people's achievements, listening well, being flexible, and adapting well to change. Number 16, supporting your supervisor or manager. Align your priorities with your supervisor. Make it a habit to have regular check-in meetings with your manager where you update them on the activities that you're planning to work on as well as the ones you have completed. Ask how you can help them. When you run into problems or challenges and need your manager's help, come up with proposed solutions and run these by them. You can also use this as a discussion of your accomplishments at your next performance review meeting. Number 17, anticipating and preventing problems. Become good at thinking ahead, anticipating and preventing problems before they occur. Draw from your past experience and plan up front. Think through what you want to accomplish and at the same time visualize areas that could potentially go wrong. One typical challenge at work is running out of time to do assignments and missing deadlines. Other reasons are not following up with others who you're collaborating with to ensure that work is progressing well and not being on the same page with team members on the expected requirements and deadlines. These challenges can be overcome by having good work plans, clearly communicating with others the expectations at the beginning of a task, assessing requirements at the beginning and identifying gaps or missing resources, and following up regularly on the progress. Number 18, sharing the credit. Make it a practice to acknowledge, recognize, and appreciate colleagues in a timely manner who helped, contributed, or pitched in on a completed or successful project. Simple ways of sharing the credit include sending out an email to team members, thanking them and acknowledging their contributions, publicly praising colleagues during a meeting, or privately thanking a coworker for their help. By not being a credit hog, you build up goodwill that makes it easier for others to assist you in the future. Number 19, maintaining high quality standards. Push yourself to higher limits of excellence and performance. Examples of high standards at work can include setting goals and taking action, planning and prioritizing your work well, always meeting deadlines, being well prepared for meetings, and having integrity and maintaining a positive attitude. Other examples are submitting well-organized, high-quality work at all times, not being afraid to repeat work that has been done incorrectly, keeping your commitments, being willing to help others, supporting your boss to succeed, and always looking for ways to improve your department's performance. Lastly, number 20, doing quality control of finished projects. When you finish major projects, make it a habit to set aside some time to review the final work output. A few questions to aid in evaluating completed tasks include, does the final project or work output match the original specifications and requirements? Are there any errors? Are any corrections needed? It helps to prepare work plans and checklists when starting a project, which can also be used to do at the end of the project evaluation. Aspire to get good at not only creating checklists, but also in using them for monitoring finished work and additionally training others on using your checklists and standards. There are a few things you want to consider before taking initiative. The first is to ensure that you finish your normal tasks before taking on more work. Efficiently handle what is on your plate first and avoid overcommitting yourself. The second is to know the limits of your authority. Before taking initiative on matters in a gray area, consult your manager as appropriate. You also want to work closely with your manager. Assess your risk tolerance. Know that there is a potential to make mistakes and fail. Don't overpromise and underdeliver. It can affect your credibility. Rein in your ego when you encounter rejection of your ideas and don't take it personally. Lastly, have the ability to bounce back and keep on going with enthusiasm. There are many benefits to taking initiative. It can give you visibility and recognition at work and can enhance your value and personal brand. It could also improve your potential for promotions and career growth. More problems are solved at work, time is saved, resources are saved, which can lead to higher quality of work. Additionally, relationships are strengthened when you help others, resulting in stronger team dynamics. In addition, you can become more independent and a role model for others. Other benefits include strengthening your people skills, identifying synergies, removing redundancies and duplication in work, and improving your self-confidence. Cultivating the habit of taking initiative will add to your personal happiness and job satisfaction. There are behaviors you want to avoid when taking initiative, such as not doing the right research up front, or not creating a plan and checklist to keep you on track, giving the impression that you are over-aggressive, not getting the buy-in from your manager and other key stakeholders, saying, "I don't care" if everything does not go your way, or poor communication, including withholding information and ideas. Lastly, letting your deadlines and deliverables slip. How can taking initiative impact your performance review? Initiative is one of the core competencies listed on the UMass Medical School Performance Appraisal Form. You will be rated on a scale from 0 to 5 on how well you have demonstrated the core competencies, including initiative. Prior to your performance review meeting, fill out the Performance Appraisal Workbook, which outlines your goals, significant accomplishments, and provides a section where you can rate yourself on the core competencies. There is also a core competency worksheet where you can document specific examples on how well you have demonstrated each of the competencies. Both of these documents can be found on our compensation website at umassmed.edu/hr/compensation. Thank you for taking the time to take this course. I hope you found it valuable and that you will continue to look for ways to take initiative in your roles here at UMass Medical School.